Tzu Chi's ongoing Typhoon Haiyan relief efforts in the central Philippines would not have been possible without tens of thousands of volunteers canvassing for donations worldwide. It also would not have been possible without thousands of volunteers from all over the world on the ground at the front line in the Philippines who carried out the actual relief work.
Some 40 countries around the globe have mobilized to fundraise for Typhoon Haiyan survivors in the Philippines.
I feel the suffering of the disaster victims because I am from Lake Province too. I will donate to help the typhoon survivors in the Philippines because the Canadian government will donate $1 for every $1 of donation received.
People in Philippines, we are really sorry what's happened. Right, we will do anything.
I love Philippines and I love all of you, so just be strong.
They might have lost their families, which is really sad. I want to let them know that there are many of us here supporting them.
I'm glad to be here with Tzu Chi UK because it's basically doing a really good thing and positive thing, which is trying to help others.
We are all people in this global village and we should help one another. Those in the Philippines are people. We Chinese are also people. We are all people of God.
While Tzu Chi volunteers worldwide mobilize to canvass for donations for Haiyan survivors, another group of volunteers have taken the front line in the Philippines, contributing their strength and serving as the survivors' greatest pillar of support in this turmoil time.
You. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay.
Using simple English and her body language, Taiwan Tzu Chi volunteer Luo Meizhu tries her best to communicate with the locals. In the aftermath of the deadly storm, Luo immediately traveled to the Philippines to help.
We need water to wash clothes, cook meals, and many things. These 5 boys over here have been fetching the water for us. He's very sweet and thoughtful. He comes with us to purchase groceries and helps me carry the food.
Through joining the Cfw Work program, I have learned to work with others. Now I know that I have to cherish everything I have and don't waste money.
To gain a better understanding of the young helpers' living environment, Luo decided to visit their families.
If I didn't visit their families, I wouldn't know that their homes were also severely damaged by the typhoon.
After the home visitation, Luo Meizhu encounters 2 children selling toast along the street. Although Luo wants to purchase the toast to help, she did not have any pesos in hand. Thankfully, Gennaro decided to help.
You need this? You want? I will pay this for you. You have very, very much money.
Upon receiving the special gift from Gennaro, Luo breaks into a smile as she knows that the seeds of love has started to flourish in Gennaro's heart.
Bye-bye.
To further the recovery efforts in Tacloban of the Philippines, Tzu Chi volunteer Yang Guoying from Manila managed to borrow some heavy vehicles to help clear away the debris on the street.
Too many natural disasters in the Philippines. Poor Filipinos. We need to hurry up. We need to do as much as possible to help the needy.
Yang also asked his friend to help with the shipment of Tzu Chi's monetary aid for Cfw Work participants.
The captain says he knows well that his mission is to help people. This is already his 2nd trip. We gave him a Tzu Chi flag to hang on his ship the last time. We now call this the Tzu Chi ship.
With the assistance of heavy equipment, the streets of Tacloban were soon cleaned up.
This is what we do. We feel happy to see a little improvement.
Next, Yang continues to help local schools complete the installation of Tzu Chi's prefabricated classrooms.
As Master Zheng Yan's disciples, we have to complete Tzu Chi's missions on her behalf. We cannot stop.
At this Cash for Work program site, Tzu Chi volunteer Liu Jiyu from Singapore leads Tacloban residents in a chair.
These disaster survivors all put their best into the recovery efforts. While cleaning their own homes and communities, they can also turn to each other for comfort and support. As a result, the morale of the entire city has been lifted.
Because of Tzu Chi's Cash for Work program, what was once a vast wasteland is now slowly reviving. Seeing the gradual transformation of the city, Liu says all the hard work has been worthwhile.
The money, we buy food.
You buy food?
Yeah, but no.
But don't overspending, okay?
When we handed out their pay, we would emphasize to him repeatedly that this money isn't their salary or wage. Instead, what they are really getting in return is Tzu Chi's care. The disaster survivors said, the subsidies you have given us will eventually be depleted. However, you continue to comfort us with your great love and provide us with practical assistance. Your compassion is something that will remain in our hearts forever. We came to the disaster area, trying our best to help and comfort the disaster survivors. We put compassion and wisdom into practice. As Master Zheng Yan told us, when it comes time to leave, as one foot steps forward, the other one must also learn to let go.
This worldwide outpour of love is sure to give these typhoon survivors the strength, courage, and means to go on.